Okay, let's finish off with these couple of things. So we got more cool stuff happening in terms of onboarding for PulseChain. So brother KG of Internet Money Wallet fame has been awesome for quite some time. I mean, we had him on the show one time to talk about Internet Money, of course, and he's been innovating so many different things for this chain. And we've got some more onboarding stuff coming for Internet Money, where Pulse and other tokens you can now buy on your phone with a debit card. And there's the tweet. Maybe I should just actually read it instead of my notes. So major announcement, you can now buy PulseChain and 21 other blockchains directly on Android, iOS, and Chrome with your debit, credit card, bank account, and Google Apple Pay. Some users will even be able to buy crypto directly with no KYC. I imagine that has to do with maybe where you live. I'm not sure. 43 currencies, yeah, and 170 plus countries currently supported. We have additional on-ramp options coming soon for those not currently supported. It's our mission to make PulseChain more easily accessible and smoother to navigate. This is a big step forward for PulseChain, and stay tuned for more updates. So this is very, very good if you are somebody who, when the news of the case being dismissed or news of the SEC dropping everything or whatever it may be, something happens, Ethereum finally decides, you know what, I'm going to get out of bed today and go up for once. There is going to be a time where at breakneck speed, PulseChain starts to move up. And we've thought we had it coming a couple of times, and it does happen. And when it happens, there is going to be a time where the train isn't coming back to the station for a little while. So this may benefit you if you are somebody who has a card that you would rather purchase with. Now, disclaimer, and I don't know them off the top of my head, and maybe you can speculate too, Ewok, but typically from our experience, and maybe yours too, if you are using a card of some type, especially a credit card, you're going to pay somewhat heftier fees than you would under most other circumstances. That said, again, sometimes people want to get in quick. Sometimes people want to do things with leverage or pay a credit card off later. Not advisable, not anything we're recommending, but people do it. But yeah, this is still great innovation. And KG has done so many great things with this wallet. What do you have to make of this one, Ewok?
Yeah, no, it's exciting. Any more ways into PulseChain, the better, right? I mean, I still say the Coast guys do not get enough love. There's not enough about them out there partnering with Old Glory Bank. There's, it's a great fiat on ramp as far as I'm concerned. It works.
I think it's the best.
It works so smoothly. You don't have to bridge. You go right in with your Old Glory account. You move it right to Coast. Boom, it's done within minutes. And then you're there. You buy. You don't have to wait for a bridge. You don't have to worry about bridge security. KG has done fantastic work with this wallet. Don't forget also the time token is part of Internet Money. You get kickbacks. I don't know how many people are out there doing it, but I probably get 15 to 20,000 pulse a week just by sweeping the rewards that I get from, it's 100% of the fees go back to the people that hold that token. So another great innovation where they're not making anything on it. It's the users that hold the token. So pretty awesome stuff. I do agree with you though on the fees for this. So, there are two things. I heard that I haven't used this yet, so I don't know for sure. This is only what I've heard through the grapevine, that you could get close to 10% in fees. And then using your credit card, be careful because they're going to probably get you for a cash advance.
Great point.
Depending on how it's classified as a purchase. So just be careful of that. Know that. Maybe do a little test amount first before you go in too heavy, just to see what the fees are going to be like. You don't have to do it all at once. Like I said, do a little tester, see what it's like before you do it. The point being, though, is more ways in, the better, right? The more eyes on the ecosystem, PulseChain itself, the better. Internet Money has a built-in bridge, essentially, though. I mean, you can go from chain to chain. I believe it's connected to 21, it says right there, 21 other blockchains as well.
Mhm.
So this isn't just a PulseChain thing. If you're into some of the other chains, I saw that what um, was it Phantom just onboarded
Yes, the
as
Solana
well?
wallet. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
the
not
Solana,
Solana wallet. It's I think the most used Solana wallet, but yeah, Phantom with a PH, not Phantom the token, but yeah, Phantom
right?
wallet. Yeah, Phantom wallet apparently also allowing for ability for Pulse Chain as well today, and some other wallet I never heard of called Hot Wallet or something. I'm not condoning any of these. I don't use them. I have used Phantom. It seems fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Phantom, as far as I knew before, supported like only Ethereum, Solana, and I think Polygon.
Okay.
And yeah, you could have like 3 wallets and 1 on there. So I'm not sure if now they have 4 and they just added Pulse Chain or what it is, but I did see they added compatibility for Pulse Chain. So that is very cool too.
All this means is the walls are slowly coming down. I
Mhm.
mean, that's what it means. It means that when this thing really decides to take off, there's just going to be more eyes on it, and it's going to amplify everything. So, these are all great things. Like you said, we're not condoning the use of any of them. Um, I haven't personally used any of these yet, but we're just getting it out there that it is news, and there are going to be more eyes on this. So yeah,
Yeah.
very, very positive for everyone.
Yeah, and again, even though there are those downsides potentially, and you brought up a great point with the credit card thing, like a cash advance. Yeah, usually a credit card company, and that's on the company. That has nothing to do with internet money or whoever you're rendering the payment to. But yeah, these credit card companies could call that a cash advance, and you'll start accruing interest immediately if that's the case. So
Yeah.
you want to be careful with that. It may not be even if you have because I understand the strategy if you're somebody who's late to the game and you're like, man, I really have to leverage this out. Not condoning it. I'm just saying I understand there
Uh-huh.
are people who might have a 12 months interest free card where you're like, hey, I'm just gonna max this out, buy like 10 grand of something in Pulse, and I'll pay it off later this year or throughout the year. Well, then all of a sudden you see it's a cash advance, you're immediately accruing interest and you owe it back like right away. So yeah, you
Yeah.
want to be careful with that for sure. Um, but it is cool that they have this tool if you want to get something on in there quick.